What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Leeds United's Road to Glory. Not so. So, we have the first game of the season today against Millwall, which was our actual first game. Football Manager goes by real fixtures. But you can change that if you really want to. Alright, so we've got 4 inboxes. Just going to go ahead and quickly read these. Yeah, I've accepted that deal for Noel Hunt to go to Bournemouth. He's not part of my plans at the moment. Toulouse managed to grab a late win against us, and Montenegro is back in full training, which is all good and dandy. Alright, so Millwall scouting report has compiled a report as requested. Where is the report? Oh, team report. Team report is most goals scored 1 to 15 minutes, 35%. The most used formation is 4-2-3-1 wide, and the most vulnerable to facing 4-4-2. Now, I play that formation, so we will give that a go today. I think I'm going to go for match tactics for match training, for the simple fact that we're not 100% familiar with our formations, so that could help us in the long run. Alright, so that's all the deals that have been done up to this point. And available first team players for the under-21s match. And as you can see, there are a lot of players who are unfit, which is very worrying indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and make them all available and hope that they get some fitness. And I need to choose a captain for the season. I'm going to go with Jason Pearce, but I'm going to make... why is David Norris second choice? I just do not understand that. I'm going to go ahead and make the second one. I'll make it Rudy Austin. I'll speak to Pearce. No, I don't want to remove it. He's a good captain. Alright, so we'll confirm that. There's no point in changing it because all you do is upset players. So, Austin seals new contract. We actually offered Rudy Austin a contract. We won 4-1 against the under-21s. Let's see, Luke Parkin as the team's top performer. So let's have a look at him. He's another player who will probably be very soon into the first team. He's looking very, very good indeed. And development advice. I've noticed that Luke Parkin is currently unhappy about his training load. No tactical. Believes should be available for loan. It would aid his development. So maybe he's not good enough to play for us in the first team yet, but he played very, very well in this game and managed to get 2 goals. So he's one to definitely keep an eye on. So all sorts is happening to the build up to the game. We've got reports on Berardi. Sorry to report that he's voiced his displeasure over the quality of training sessions lately. His focus, his stamina, and the intensity is not good enough for him. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make it high. Yeah, we'll do that. And then he might stop moaning. I don't know why he'd moan about that, but it's done. Notts County under-18s have accepted the friendly proposal from Leeds under-18s to have a friendly match. Reporting David Norris broke down in training today and looks to be suffering from a sports hernia. Ouch. So he's out 4 or 5 weeks while he has his hernia sorted. Calvin Phillips sustained a chest injury after overexerting himself in the weights room during training. He's out for 2 weeks. Adam Gorks, not bothered about that. And we'll hold this meeting. Neil Redfern has noticed that General Berardi is currently unhappy about his training load. I've already sorted this, but we'll go through it again, just for the long haul. Yeah, that's sorted. So we'll dismiss that advice. Bruno Montenegro is currently... You should give him a lighter routine. It's too much for him. What is he actually doing at the moment? None. He has no focus. He's an attacker, complete forward, all duties. So this shows what this entails. So if I just go for attack, that is more like it really. Long shots, passing, technique, off the ball, pace, acceleration. We'll do that and we'll make it average still. Okay, so that's good. Next. They're all unhappy about the training. Feels you should put Jason Pearce on an individual training routine to improve his quickness, jumping, mark players. I don't scout Italy. I don't want to scout Italy. Yeah, we'll list Kyler Denton. I don't want to really list Luke Parkin, but it can only benefit him going out on loan. So we'll list all those players and we'll call it that. So one day until our big game against Millwall, and then we've got a short break until the next game, which is a cup game against Notts County. I'm set to make my managerial debut. Press conference. Are you going to change your training methods in response to Stephen Warnock's complaints? I will look into it and see what I can do. So are you changing the way you run training just for one player? If players are unhappy. Choose from the following. Do I have to? Who should we pick? Elhaj Diouf. Elhaj Diouf's playing for Millwall. Alright, so I'm not going to pick anyone. What is your reaction to Ian Holloway marking out Stephen Warnock as Leeds' so-called weak link? It's completely unprofessional. It's laughable, really. Do you perhaps think he's misread your team in such a manner pre-match that the fixture might be made easier than imagined? It remains to be seen if Holloway was saying things just for the effort, if he generally believes in his words. If it's the latter, then I'll be happy. How pleased are you that Ruoff Austin has signed a new contract? What message does it send? Ruoff's a player of the highest calibre, and I speak for everyone associated with the club and how tremendous this news is. Do you have a clear idea in your mind of preferred first 11 for the season? I think the performances in the first few games. I don't believe a first choice team, many talented players, and they'll all be needed if we're so successful. I just want a good performance, another core of the team, and who can be counted on big occasions. You don't want to single out players. Do you think Leeds can get off to a winning start? I'm confident, yes. Most players suggest that, but Belushi's performance will be key. I think our squad is as strong. I'm not interested in discussing individuals. You must be looking forward to getting the season underway almost as much as the supporters are. I'm looking for a good performance and a result to the match. You've had pre-seasons, training and team. And that's all left to kick off the campaign. Are you confident your team are ready? It's been a good, really good attitude in training the last few weeks, and we are ready. Alright, so the first game of the season is Blackpool versus Cardiff, and Cardiff won 4-3. Big billing then. Eagles, is that Chris Eagles? Wow. He will cost a fortune in wages there. But he will be a cracking player for us. So, here we go, guys. We are going to progress on to the first game of the season. I have a pretty good idea what the team is going to be. We are playing against... what was that? We're playing against a different formation. Now, they are lining up as predicted. So, it's the 4-2-3-1 wide. Now, I remember them saying the weakness to this is 4-4-2. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is quick pick, and it's actually picked Sharp and Antonucci up front. Now, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change a few of these, actually. I'm going to put Solomon Dakara up there with Antonucci. Who else has been playing really well? Rudy Austin for Murphy. Liam Cooper. Obviously, we can only have so many subs now, so some people, unfortunately, are going to miss out. Lewis Cook needs to be in there, in my opinion, to start. Obviously, not there. I'm not playing 5 in midfield. That's just daft. No, I don't want to play 5 in midfield. Alright, so Moat's happy to play on the left. So we've got Moat, Cook, Austin, Slot. I'll change Slot for... who shall I change him for? Chris Dawson. No. Can't do that, apparently. It's not going to happen. Decent rating for the senior team. Useful. Useful. Decent. Very good. Fairly good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And very good. fairly good. So we should be looking good, really. I'm not even gonna have Adrian on the bench because he's been poor in pre-season. Lewis Walters, I think, is a little bit unfortunate to miss out, but I think he's going to. Is he ready? Is he ready? I'm not entirely sure. Let's view his development. I could put him on the bench, I guess, and he can have his chance in the big games. He's done really well for me, obviously, in pre-season, so we'll keep an eye on him and see how he does. I think I'm happy with that. Bianchi's going to miss out, although he is one of our best players. I can't really let him miss out. Can he play there? If Bianchi can play where Sloth is ineffectual. So really, I want to play my strongest team. I'm going to have to play Sloth in there. What's Adrian like? No, he's not as good as Rudy Austin. Okay, so I think we're going to go with that today. It makes sense to have Bianchi instead of Benedicic because I think he's only meant to be a youth player, although he does have some cracking stats. Really looks a good player, in all fairness. He's only worth 600k. I thought it'd be worth more than that, to be fair. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out Brian Montenegro for Benedicic, and that is it. We're going to call it that. And let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope that we can start with a win. We are away, so we're going to play counter-attacking football. We're going to be fluid, and the instructions are more direct passing, whip crosses in, run at defence, don't shoot on sight. They play a wide formation, so we'll play narrower. We will not much higher tempo. I can always change that with the touchline talks. So okay, so here we go. Let's give this a go and see how we get on today. Quite excited. First game of the season. Do not know what to expect whatsoever. Probably going to lose. This is Leeds after all. Key man, Sam Byram. Is he even in my team? I'm pretty sure he is, actually. I didn't even check. Alright, so here we go. You've sprung a few surprises with your team selection today. What's the thinking behind that? I feel I've picked the team that gives us the best chance of winning. How much of a boost is Nick Bailey's absence to your winning? I'm focused on what we can do and where we're going. Alright, so they might be a little bit like, whoa, he's picked a strange team today. That's what I wanted. I wanted to kind of spring a surprise on them. Obviously, some of these players are not in entirely great form, but that's how form is made to go for it. So let's go for it, guys. Come on, Leeds. Passing it round just like I've instructed them to. Alex Moat loses the ball. Not good. Can't believe Juice playing for Millwall. He must feel right at home. Oh dear. Alright, so kind of content with this start that we've had at the moment. 10 minutes in, we haven't conceded a goal. First goal's gone in though, and it's to Huddersfield, believe it or not, against Bournemouth. Alright, let's make some changes. The tackling has been good. We'll make a few other changes. It's going to be a goal kick to us. Duakara will be fine. Warnock whips in a free kick there. No one attacks it. That seems to be a massive problem with us. We never attack crosses. Although this one's coming in now. And Tanushi, what a save! What a save by Ford. I cannot believe he has not scored there. Oh, dearie me. I thought that was our first goal of the season. And unfortunately, he saved it. Oh, Sam Byram's in trouble here. He's looking for a card, it's yellow, so Sam Byram is now on a friggin' tightrope as well. Might have to look into bringing Berardi on. in the second half, judging by Sam Byram being on a yellow card now. Here come Millwall. Win the ball off him. Win the ball off him. Do not let him turn it. Oh, that's going to go for a corner. No, it's not. Sam Byram's going to try his best to keep it on. Oh, he's done well. He's done really well. I was a bit worried that he was going to dive in there and he'd have been having an early bath. Block the shot. Block the shot. Ooh, it's gone over. Thank God. We dropped to 13th position due to results elsewhere. Rudy Austin on a free kick. Flies over the bar. Going to be a goal kick. We're struggling to keep the ball and we're not putting our chances away. But we are containing Millwall at the moment to long-range shots, which I'm pleased with. Although we could be in here. Duakara linking up well with Moat. Moat gives it back to Duakara, who's surely been fouled. Surely. No, he hasn't. And Millwall decide to go back for the goalkeeper, who will send it long. Juve on the ball's been booed. I can actually hear him being booed. Wow, that's awesome. He's been booed. He won't be if he bloody scores now, though. Oh, Milan puts the ball in. Jason Pearce heads it straight to their player. Great save by Silvestri. Oh, dear me. We've survived there. We really have just survived. And we're going to do a team talk. Make a touchline team talk. Calm. Ooh. Let's push forward. Let's try and get something out of this half. Dying ends of the half. Oh, good block there by the wall. Although Millwall are going to come forward again. So it's been a good half by us, really. I'm quite content with the draw away at Millwall. And that is half time. Tell the players to keep it up. This match is ours for the taking. So keep going out there and you can still win it. Nobody seems to lose interest, which is good. Let's have a look at the players' conditions. I am debating whether to bring Sam Byram off since he's on that yellow card. Not quite yet, though. Lewis Walters is going to come on for Duakara because Duakara just can't seem to get into the game at the moment. Alright, so we'll make up one change. And hopefully it's a good one. It said Slot's looking nervous there. That's not good. Millwall have a player injured. Ball comes in. McDonald doesn't win the header. We do. Great header. And Lewis Walters is on the ball. What can he do with it? Giving him a big chance today. Oh, he's managed to pick Warnock out. Now, nice pass. Cook gives it to Moat again. The two youngsters combining well there. Come on, cross it in. Moat crosses it into Walters and Ford beats him to it. And nearly it ends up with a spectacular goal, but Ford just manages to punch it out, and I feel if he didn't, it would have been a tap-in. Michael Silvestri has taken a knock. That is the last thing that I need. Oh, header there. Jason Pearce doesn't win it. Smash it! Oh, just over. Just over. Alright, so we're in the 60th minute now. I'm going to make a substitution. Who have we got here? So I'm going to bring Benedicic on for... I'm going to bring him on for Rudy Austin, who's had a poor game today. And we'll save the last sub, probably for Byram, for Berardi, just so he doesn't get sent off. So we brought Benedicic on for Austin. And Juve is injured as well. Antonucci on the ball. Gives it to Slot. Slot finds Cook. Cook cuts in on his better foot. Looks to get the shot off, but he's tackled well in the end. Oh, good defending by Belushi. Byram takes it past his man. Can he get a crossing? No, he can't. Gives it to Slot, who's had a poor touch and lost it. But once again, Millwall's just giving us the ball back. I'm quite happy with this. We're playing well. Cook passes it to Warnock. A bit worried pre-season losing the last two games, but we've been against better opposition than this. Walters! Oh, it's just wide. Oh, I thought it was in for a second. What a goal that would have been. So we're in the 70th minute now. Still containing Millwall. Quite happy with the way we're playing. Warnock gives it to Pearce. Do not lose it there. He doesn't. Gives it to Moat. Finds Cook. Moat and Cook have combined really well today. Really pleased with that. Antonucci gives it to Cook. Walters. Antonucci has a shot and it's just wide. Not far away though, to be fair to the lad. Good effort. So we're almost in 74th minute. I think I'm going to make that final change in just a second. Sylvester sends it long to Slot. Benedicic wins the header. Walters looks to pick out Antonucci. Slot has the ball, has a shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. Cook's put it in. He's not offside, is he? No, he's not. It's 1-0 to Leeds United. Get in there. Benedicic made that goal happen. Antonucci was tackled. Sorry, it was Slot that made the goal happen. And Cook is definitely onside. And it's a tap-in for the young lad. And we are 1-0 up against Millwall. And now we can just control the match. Just control the match. Take it easy. And hopefully see this out, guys. Antonucci. Can we get another one and really kill the game off? Benedicic, she's been class since he came on. Don't lose it there. He doesn't. Manages to pick out Slot's touch again. Letting him down, but Millwall, just give us the ball. Give Cook the ball. Antonucci gives it back to Cook. Walters. Looking to pick out a pass. Finds Cook again. Cook's been superb today. We need to be wary of the counter-attack here. Oh dear. It's 4-on-3 at the moment. Cross comes in. Can we deal with it? Oh no, we can't. And it's a goal for Millwall. Should have maybe cleared it. But Millwall have hit us back immediately. And they're feeling the goal is offside. So I think that's what I get for trying to change it round and go controlling. Initial one was headed across the bar, but there's nothing you can do about them. It's just unlucky. Alright, so here we go again. Oh, get in! Get in! I think it is Stephen Warnock who scored a free kick for us. I missed it because I was changing tactics. And we're going to get to see it again here. Stephen Warnock. Oh, peach. Absolute peach. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. So we've got 4 minutes of added time just to hang on to our lead here. It's 2-1 Leeds United. Cook puts the ball in. Belushi tries to head it but can't. Jason Pearce needs to get there first. He does. Gives it to Byram. Byram finds Warnock. Gives it to Cook. He's been superb for us today. Warnock sends it long to find Walters. Walters is through on goal. His touch has kind of let him down. But he manages to keep the ball. And couldn't find a man in the white shirt, otherwise it would have been a tap-in and 3-1 and definitely game over. But we still have possession. Cook. Pearce. Great ball that to Warnock. Cross it in, Warnock. Cross it in. That's going to be a foul, surely. No, it's not. The referee has not blown. But Millwall just give us the ball back again, which I'm very happy with. Slot. Antonucci. Finds Walters. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Walters has looked very lively since he's come on. He's looking a quality player. I will not be sending him out on loan. So, we're into the 94th minute. Blow the whistle, referee. Yes! Get in! What a result for us. 2-1 away at Millwall. The players deserve credit for an impressive victory. You are not kidding. What can I say? Assertive, cautious, passionate. A very nice victory. Well done. And they all look extremely delighted and happy, and everything is good. If only the real life Leeds was like that. Alright, so that is our first game of the season. We've managed to win it 2-1 due to Lewis Cook and Stephen Warnock. Bit disappointed that our strikers didn't notch, but it's the first game of the season, and if midfield and defence is chipping in with goals, I'm very happy with that. And we got some achievements there. And here are some other results. Brentford 0, Charlton 1. Brighton 0, they had Croft sent off. Sheffield Wednesday 1. Derby 2, Rotherham 0. Huddersfield Town 2. Bournemouth 0. Ipswich 1, Fulham 1. Luke Chambers. Middlesbrough 1, Birmingham 0. Millwall 1, Leeds United 2, Nottingham Forest 3, Blackpool 2, Watford 1, Bolton 0, Wigan 0, Reading 3. Well, a few shock results in there, to be honest with you. Few shock results, especially that one. Alright, so Leeds edge out opponents in close encounter. Millwall's match against Leeds will have been a moment that Millwall's El Hadj Diouf will want to forget, as he suffered defeat at the hands of his former club. Advanced playmaker Lewis Cook gave Leeds United the lead with a well-timed finish from close range in the 79th minute. Ball-winning midfielder Najim Abu then equalised for Millwall in the 80th minute, so it was literally a minute apart the goals, with a well-timed finish from close range. Experienced full-back Stephen Warnock then clinched a late winner in the 86th minute with an 18-metre free kick which deflected in off the post before crossing the line. Warnock's impact delighted the fans with his late goal. Karma, that. Holloway slagged Warnock off, didn't he? And he's gone and scored the winner. You've got to love that. Cook makes professional debut, so that was his first game for Leeds, and he was quality. Fans are jubilant after the result. A few questions over my selection. I don't think there is now. Jeff believes the fans there is nothing more satisfying than getting one over your rivals. I never knew Millwall were our rivals, but there you go. Stephen Warnock, Lewis Cook, particularly impressed. Current manager Savage Keith joined Leeds United in July 2014 and has been in charge for 5 weeks. Warnock's on form for Leeds. And that is that. What do I need to respond to? Press conference has been called at the Den in the wake of the Sky Bet Championship match between Leeds and Millwall. You handed Lewis Cook his first senior appearance today, and he certainly didn't let you down. It must be a great moment for you to see somebody come through the ranks and score in his senior debut. It was a fantastic moment for the club, for him and the club. I think we've got a real talent here. Is he giving you a selection problem now? Should some of the more senior players be worried about their places in the starting 11? He's certainly giving me food for thought. Yes, if he's good enough, he's old enough. Absolutely. Stephen Warnock's dramatic late goal was something for you to savour. How do you rate that moment? That is what football is about. It was a joy to behold. Ian Holloway has claimed that your team's late goal against them was entirely undeserved. Do you agree with that? I don't know what he's moaning about. His team were lucky to be even in the game at that point. We were the better team. Do you get on well with Ian Holloway? I can't stand him. Stephen Warnock doesn't find the back of the net very often, but managed today. How pleased were you to see that? It's an absolute miracle. He doesn't even score in training. I'm delighted for him on a personal level as well. He deserves moments like that. He gets a bit of stick from the other boys in the squad because he doesn't score very often. I'm sure he'll be given a bit tonight. Stephen Warnock is a joy to watch when he plays like that. How happy are you with his performance? He was absolutely terrific and showed just how good he is. A win in your first competitive match as Leeds manager. Could you have wished for a better start? Obviously, I'm very pleased with the win, but it's only one match and there is a long way to go. There are rumours that you are still in the market for another player. Do you think you will be bringing a new face in? I won't be making any more signing. Our business is done. I'm not going to discuss transfer rumours. I'm sorry. Alright. So, that is that, guys. Our next game will be against Capital One Cup. It'll be against Notts County. Should be a good, interesting game. Might play a few players who didn't feature in the last one and see who can impress me. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really glad we've got our first win of the season in the first game, despite the fact we had a poor pre-season. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.